Mont Saint-Michel. It's just such a mysterious, beautiful, and present monument in France. It's in Brittany, and if you're in France, you can go see it. It's this cathedral that sort of rises out of nowhere in the water. We don't know if that's what Debussy had in mind when he wrote this, but I'm sure he'd seen it and knew about it. What we do know that he had in mind is Breton sort of legend called the island of Is, the people of Is. I-S or Y-S, it can be spelled either way. And it tells the story of a king and his daughter and his people. And the daughter was very wicked, and she stole the key to a dike, which meant that everything overflowed. And everything was, the town, the city of Is was submerged. But every once in a while, the cathedral would rise up out of the water and then sink down again. And when it rose up, it would warn people of the fate that would befall them if indeed they were wicked. So that's a story that you definitely want to share with your students, and I'm pretty sure it's online, so not hard to find. I read it in a book of old legends long ago, but I think it's available readily now, like everything else in the world. It's kind of too bad one doesn't have to search, but on the other hand, how wonderful one doesn't have to search, right? Okay, so lots of things to look at in this piece. There are a lot of ways that Debussy is telling you not only about the sort of obvious aspects of the story, that the cathedral comes up and then it goes down, and you hear the music get fortissimo and then get soft again, and okay, you got it. But there are also more subtle ways that he's evoking the sense of a cathedral. So one of them, I think, is just the sort of hollow intervals. There are lots of fourths and fifths that sort of evoke early organum. And maybe the most important is the constant use of bells. So right away, you have something that sounds like a bell, and you have them throughout the piece. A lot of them are low, but not all of them are low. Sometimes they get up high as well. Bells everywhere, as there are with cathedrals. The shapes that you see also very often in this piece, you can find arch shapes like the arches on a cathedral. Okay, so this is a piece that's very picturesque, that really tells a story in very, very visual terms.